Hi, I'm Monnie Aleahmad, your host on Train Talk, where we talk with a lot of interesting individuals about their lives, their passions, and what makes them human. So, join us, because we're all riders on this train called life.
Go, go, go. What it is? I don't have nothing to say to y'all. Where your head at, y'all be where y'all. Give y'all boys something to hate on. About to blow up, napalm. Y'all about to see, I'm about to preach. Knock the doors down, Pimp C, revenue health. Stack of G, this really well on the MIC. This really well on the MIC. All these boys wanna hate on me. Why y'all wanna stand next to me? Y'all just trying to steal energy. Sold me a dream, and I bought it. This really real, so I caught it. Gotta learn to earn, and I listen. 10 toes down, paid attention. There's no limit, just know that I'm body. Where's the party? You know I'm invited. We're reunited, you haters don't like it. Came a long way from New Orleans, trust the process. I don't have nothing to say to y'all. Where your head at, y'all be where y'all. Haters don't want the day get on me. I don't have nothing to say to y'all. Where your head at, y'all be where y'all. Give y'all boys something to hate on. About to blow up, napalm. Y'all about to see, I'm about to preach. Knock the doors down, Pimp C, revenue health. Stack of G, this really real in my seat. One nation, that's what it is. No debate, do you wanna live? What you gonna do, sink or swim? Success is the best revenge. It's the takeover, time to win for sure. I ain't stopping till I reach my goal. Knock it outdoors, Pimp C. Didn't like me then, how you like me now? Copy my style and my profile. Didn't know then, now you know now. They don't even know my story. Doing this for the ones before me. Against all odds we fight for. Gotta stack a grip even up the skull. Against all odds we fight for. Gotta stack a grip even up the skull. I don't have nothing to say to y'all. Where your head at, y'all be where y'all. Give y'all boys something to hate on. About to blow up, napalm. Y'all about to see, I'm about to preach. Knock the doors down, Pimp C, revenue health. Stack of G, this really well in my seat. I don't have nothing to say to y'all. Where your head at, y'all be where y'all. Give y'all boys something to hate on. About to blow up, napalm. Y'all about to see, I'm about to preach. Knock the doors down, Pimp C, revenue health. Stack of G, this really well in my seat. Yeah. What's up, my brother? This is Real RAYDON, aka Real. Just call me Real. You know, I'm a rapper, and I do more than just rapping. I'm an influence of the whole industry, the whole game. You know, when you need help, you need to develop as an artist, I'm the one to come to. And yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. What's up, my brother?
Hey, how you doing, man?
How you doing?
Thank you so much for being on the train, man. It's
nice to meet you anytime, my brother.
Yeah, dude, that was amazing.
Man, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. I like that there's like a motivational aspect to your music.
Oh yeah, man. I can't do music without that, man.
Yeah.
Whenever I create my music, I'm motivated.
Yeah.
I'm motivated by different things. You know, it could be pain in life, it could be just to be inspirational, or just to get over like anything that I'm going through. You know.
Nice. Yeah.
Definitely.
Cool. So let me just ask you a little bit about your background and how you got into music. Why don't we start there? How did you get into it?
When I got into music, my family has been in music for a long time. My auntie Lisa was in this group called Madam X. She was the lead singer. And when I was young, she brought me to Hawaii. She brought me around a lot of music, and she pretty much brought me up, taught me everything I know. She put me in dance class. I was a dancer first, so I used to go to a lot of her like shows. She used to do impersonations after her career. Her group broke up after career stopped. She went to Hawaii. She was doing it, not Tina Turner, Whitney Houston impersonation.
Oh, wow.
So I would go over there to her shows, you know, and just sit there and watch. And there was this guy named Cy that I really got close to because he did Michael Jackson, and he taught me like all of Michael Jackson's moves, like every single one. He was like pounding it in my head. He was like, learn this, learn that. And from there, my favorite artist was Michael Jackson coming up. And I just was practicing all the time. And as I got older, my family formed an independent record label called Stack of Grip Entertainment. My cousin Revenue, which is her son, actually ran it. And yeah, he called me out to Las Vegas after Hurricane Katrina. I basically started my career on my own once Katrina hit. I was going to Southern University, so that inspired me to like even jump into music because I was like, wow, man, I was like a straight A student, and
this crazy stuff happened to me. So I started to ponder like, man, life isn't fair, and I was getting like frustrated about a lot of different things. So I used music to express myself. So I built myself from there. I went to Houston, started my own, not label, but worked with my uncle, you know, and he taught me a lot of different things in music. And from there, my cousin Revenue called me. That's my Auntie Lisa's son. He called me and said, hey, come out to Las Vegas. I came into Las Vegas, helped him out with the family record label, and things just took off from there. Things took off from there, but there was a lot of things that happened along the way. Unfortunately, my cousin passed away in 2009.
Oh, wow.
It was just, still to this day, it's just like, we don't know how he really died. There's all kind of things out there. He was about 30 years old. He was a smart man, you know, like one of those smart guys like before their time. I still, when I think about it, I'm like, wow, he was 30 when he passed away? Because his mind, he had a mind of like a 50-year-old, you know? Like he was very wise. And unfortunately, he passed away under like some strange circumstances. But from there, I like really stopped doing music because the thought of music, I thought it hurt me because I thought of him.
Yeah, he was so
And,
attached to
yeah,
it.
yeah. My auntie actually passed away too. She passed away in 2005 of cancer. So he was going through a lot with that too. So it was like a lot of pain going on. And like when he passed away, that like really like drained a lot of energy from me. And it made me want to not do it anymore, like really, because I was just so hurt. But I had to just like pick myself up. And the way I did, it wasn't just me, it was my faith in God and just like taking life on and not being afraid of it and just like sitting here and be like, okay, well, these things happen for a reason. You know, it's not just chance. Like this is building me up to be what I'm supposed to be. So I just got back and started working. I started putting out mixtapes, singles, stuff like that. And yeah, I'm here now. I mean, I started putting music out back in 2012, and I stopped for a little bit after I actually joined this reality show called Sweetie Pies. I don't know if you heard of Sweetie Pies.
Wait, so Sweetie Pie?
Yeah, Sweetie Pies. It was actually a soul food restaurant from St. Louis. They made a branch in California. They had two actually, and yeah, I went on there, and that was my first time being like on television. It wasn't like I haven't really watched the show. It was crazy, but they said I was on there a couple times, but I never really watched the show. But that was the first time I ever did a television show. So that was like my first like time being like on camera and being in front of a lot of different people, a huge crowd, a huge audience. Because Sweetie Pies, they were known like all across the whole entire like world, not just the United States, just in Canada and all different other places too. So, and the actual owner of it was Miss Robbie. She was the actual. She used to sing with Ike and Tina. She was a backup dancer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Ike and Tina. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So, I was like, growing up, I literally watched the movie. The movie like turned me on to it, which is crazy about the music. But yeah, they had some great music, you know. And I was around like greatness, and yeah, it just continued from there.
Yeah.
But like, if we can back up, kind of, like after my cousin died, I just wanted to just touch on this. Like he died in 2009. I actually first got exposed to like the music industry because my cousin had a cousin named Lil Chucky. Rashad, he actually was part of Young Money with Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj and everything like that. So when that stuff was going on, I actually was invited to Nicki Minaj's birthday party when she came out, and she previewed her song "Moment for Life," and yeah, Lil Wayne was just getting out of jail and stuff like that. So it was like I came to the club. Nicki was at her birthday party. She was very welcoming. She like offered me to come to her VIP section and stuff. I was actually going to leave, but she was like, "No, you come over here." So I was over there, and yeah, I was around her when she, was doing her thing. Was her first doing her thing. And I was glad I was there.
Yeah. Because
you never know what somebody might be going through. They just need like, that people to be around and support. Because the thing is, like, I was a huge Nicki Minaj fan. Like, I can remember like just looking up and seeing her rap. I'm like, whoa, Nicki Minaj. I'm like, she's one of the best rappers I've ever seen. She's just like not just the category of a woman. She just rapped as hip hop, period.
Oh yeah.
I seen that she had like skills. I remember my cousin passed away. He like mentioned her, and I just remember that like there's this rapper named Nicki Minaj. You know, I was going to introduce you to her. He was telling me because I guess he used to go to New York. He used to go to New York a lot, so he used to run into a lot of rappers and stuff. So he basically told me about Nicki Minaj back in 2007. So I already like knew about her.
Yeah.
So when she came out, I was like, oh, that's what my cousin was talking about. So it was just cool to see somebody just doing the thing. And yeah, that's when I first got exposed to like the music industry, like in the craft of like rap and stuff like that. So I was very appreciative. And yeah, just after that, I just stopped, you know, doing music. I was living in Vegas at the time, so I just stopped like doing music, like period. And I took a break, but then when I came back to LA, I just started jumping and doing music again. Sweetie Pie's hit. I took a break, but then I came back in 2000, about 17, 18, created my own record label called One Nation. Yeah, my own independent record label. That was just like, building it was just a great thing. Unfortunate, you know, thing happened 2020 though, when that virus hit. That kind of slowed a lot of things down because I specialize in artist development, and it required me to be around like a lot of different artists and stuff. So I just basically was just like, okay, it really slowed down. No one was being around each other. So I just basically just signed myself and just started just releasing music myself. And I was working with Black Irish Entertainment, and he was actually a producer that I partnered with, and he created all my beats and helped me like, you know, build sound around my lyrics. I would basically just go and he would like rap the lyrics, and he would just start building it like doing right there. So we just put it together right there. So that happened for about 5 years. Stopped about a year ago. But yeah, we're still in contact, which is good. But I started branching off and working with other producers as well. But I appreciate just being, you know, just meeting people and being around for a long time, because you learn from each other. Oh yeah. You know, it's all about building, you know. Exactly. Something he doesn't know, I'll teach him. Something I don't know, he taught me. Yeah. So it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What is it? Go. I just roll like E.T., come across your TV. Nah, I'm not from Earth, I left that after birth. I just roll like E.T., come across your TV. Nah, I'm not from Earth, I left that after birth. Who's a good guy, a bad guy, you decide. I took you to paradise, open your eyes. You supposed to be bounce, biggity working, bounce, biggity working, bounce, biggity working. Ain't nobody innocent in my brain. I have nothing to say. This is just another game. They trying to hinder me. That's okay. Move, get out of the way. Y'all acting insane. I keep it gutter like a who just cannot roll. I make them suffer when I'm winning and I'm in control. Out of this world like E.T. Coming across on TV. Going nation when you see me. Repeat.
Looking for real ones that do what I say like
Simon. They try to
write me off or do what I say they
just sign me.
I'm from a planet
where we don't panic. Nah, I'm not from Earth, I left that after birth. I just roll like E.T. Coming across on TV. Nah, I'm not from Earth, I left that after birth. I just roll like E.T. Coming across on TV. Nah, I'm not from Earth, I left that after birth. Who's the good guy, your bad guy? I put you in paradise. You supposed to be bounce, biggity working, bounce, biggity working, bounce, biggity working. It's hard.
You know who to trust.
1 minute they your friend, the next minute they set you up. I'm scarred. I had enough.
You try to knock me down. You know I'm getting up.
I proceed. Things are not what they seem. I'm following my dream. They judge, plot, and scheme. Even though last verse, act first. Having fake people around you is like a bad curse. That stirs. That's an opportunist. It hurts. They hate that they can't do it. We all in. Pick a side. Who's a good guy, your bad guy, you decide. I just roll like E.T. Coming across your TV. Nah, I'm not from Earth, I left that after birth. E.T. Coming across your TV. Nah, I'm not from Earth, I left that after birth. Who's the good guy, your bad guy, you decide. I took you to paradise, open your eyes. You supposed to be bounce, biggity working, 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 bounce, biggity working. Yeah.
Okay. We getting through this.
Yeah.
We getting through this.
Oh, wow. That was awesome.
Yeah, man. So, where we at? Okay.
Boy,
somewhere. Yeah, we doing a lot of talking here, man.
We have to do a lot of
Nicki Minaj. Here's the thing, like, for some reason I noticed that Nicki, I haven't heard from her in a while, so it was crazy. I was like watching TV one time and I seen her like looking really sad. You know, just in the car, she was looking really sad. And that didn't make me feel good at all. So I was just like, you know, how can I get to her? Because she's just like super far away, she's doing the thing. So what happened was Nick Cannon had this like a show on AMP. And one morning, I actually signed up, like I was one of the first person to sign up to his AMP show. So I woke up, it was just like out of my sleep, and Nick was on there, like, hey man, it's a new AMP show, man, what's your name? And I was just texting, I was saying a bunch of stuff to people, and I was making people laugh. And I brought up Nicki Minaj, and I was just saying, you know, my cousin's little Chucky, and I was a Nicki fan, and I was inspired by Nicki and stuff like that. So I believe she heard it, and that's when Nicki just started to like, it's almost like she woke up, because she remembered, you know, and from there she just like, instead of making those albums, she made the Pink Friday 2 album. So I believe I inspired her in making that, you know, and I inspire a lot of different artists. I mean, I'm actually the person that everybody goes to get inspiration for their music. They use a lot of my lyrics and stuff like that. I inspire like most of the female rappers. A lot of the male rappers too. I'm basically the trend that's going on right now. Whenever you say real, I mean, you know the word real been around for forever, but that trend that's going on about real, that's basically me. So, and Nick Cannon, he's part of the Hollywood, you know, board, and so since I ran into him on a little app and stuff like that, you know, it was a blessing because now my name's ringing. You know, I wanted to be, it was huge promo, and everybody just like, they depend on me for music. Yeah. And I'm not just trending in music, I'm trending like, you know, politics too. They say real and stuff like that. And in movies too, they say real. Yeah. And I remember I was watching, it was crazy, I was watching The Matrix. I never saw it in the theater, but I actually ran into somebody that knew like Keanu Reeves, you know? Yeah. So she was a cool person, and she was like, you know, just talking to me about stuff. She knew like artists like The Weeknd and stuff like that, and I believe she said something about me to him because I was watching The Matrix, and then he was like saying real a lot in the movie, and I was like, wow, and I didn't know, you know. Then I look up and I just see like other people like in other movies saying real too, and the thing is like the industry basically relies on my artwork and stuff like that to just like get inspiration to make movies and stuff like that. It's a beautiful thing. Like, I'm not gonna say it's all me. I'm gonna just give praise to God, because without God, none of anything that I do or think about will be even possible. Because with God, I was able to like take the pain that I've been through, losing a lot of people. Because it's not just my cousin I lost like a best friend. I lost a lot of different people close to me. So it just made me like isolated at times. Like I wouldn't want to even have friends because I would be like, man, I'm losing people. So it was just like, God brought me through all these things, and God is working through me to inspire everyone.
Do you think that going through that much loss of people that are close, near and dear to you, do you think that's made it harder or easier for you to connect with new people?
It's made it easier because I don't look at it like, when people pass away, I don't look at it like they died. I just look at it like, okay, where they're angels, and now they can see what's going on around me, connect me to the right people.
What does being alive mean to you?
Being alive means inspiring people, you know, and making a mark, and not just being here, just breathing. And you have a purpose. That's what being alive is, having a purpose, you know. And your purpose is not just for you, you know, it's to help the next being. That's why it's more important. It's very important for you to go through things, because you're saving somebody else the heartache. You know, so you have to go through these things because you're going to be there at the right time to teach someone something. Because like, there's all kind of things that happen. Like people die of suicide and everything, and some people are just depressed. You know what I'm saying? And in order for them to get to where they're supposed to be, you know, they have to be inspired. And the way they're inspired is from you actually going through something and be able to level with them. Because they're not going to listen to someone if they haven't been through it. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Oh, and some of the greats, people are like, they're plagued by like depression. Oh yeah. And they're like, the things that's keeping them back is the depression. So I mean, if somebody comes along and says, "Hey man, you should do this, man, you're greatest," but they never been through what they've been through, never been able to paint that picture and show them that
Oh,
they
yeah.
like been through that,
Yeah.
they're not gonna listen to you. They're gonna be like, "Man, I'm not trying to hear it.
Yeah,
It's not
exactly,
believable."
exactly,
You see
yeah,
what I'm saying? So
yeah.
you have to go through these things.
Yeah.
You know, in order to inspire to next being.
Yeah.
So that's what life, being alive, is all about.
Yeah.
Is being here and inspiring, and also being connected to God. That's the most important thing. Because without God, none of this thing is going to be possible. You know, you have to just be connected to God. I'm not a religious person. I'm just saying, just God. Period. You know, if you believe in God, you just know that God is everything good.
Do you think that as a artist, as a musician, that you bear a certain responsibility? I don't know. What do you?
Yeah, my responsibility is to keep everyone on the right track, and because it's like artists, I specialize in artist development. So what artist development is actually developing you as a person. It's not just music, because the way I do music is not just like, okay, let me just come up with this music and maybe they'll like it. Like, it's all about like building you and going through your deep problems and your deep hurt and making music about it so you can grow as a person.
I see.
Because, you know, when you keep these things inside, you're not going to grow. But when you speak it, you know, you make a song and it's going to make you feel a certain type of way. You can just move past that chapter in your life and you can just go to the next.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever you go through, you might, anything, death, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hardship,
Yeah.
you know, somebody giving you issues, like if you make a song about it, like it'll actually like make you feel better and help you
Yeah.
grow.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and I've always had this, I've always had this thing, my brother, like, where a lot of times I don't even understand something. I used to not understand anything until I put it on paper in a song and listen back to it.
There's something to that. Oh, absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
I used to be like, okay,
Yeah.
well, what's going on? But I would feel like some
Yeah.
type of like energy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, it's not, you know, not what I want or whatever.
Yeah.
I write it down, then I listen back to it and I'm like, wow, the answer's right there.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's fascinating. Yeah. There is something that the brain does, like, because it's your own words, your own thoughts, but you get a chance to reflect on it in a different way.
That's
you
real.
know? Yeah. Yeah. No, for real. So.
What's up, brother?
Yeah.
we in there, man.
No, we in here. All right. So imagine that you are on a boat. All right, and you're having a good time, you're chilling, there's people that you love on the boat, you know, some friends, some family, and some strangers, right? And you look over and you see like, oh, there's a strange person over there. And they start to like drill a hole in the boat. And you're like, oh, if this guy keeps trying to sabotage this boat, something might happen. What do you do?
Drill a hole in the boat. Somebody's trying to drill a hole in the boat.
Somebody's trying to make this boat go under. They're trying to sabotage it.
The first thing to do, I won't judge him.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll walk up to him and say, hey, brother, do you know if you keep drilling a hole in this boat, that we're all gonna sink and possibly die?
Yeah.
And if he says, I don't care, that's when he has to go off of the boat.
Yes.
And I'm telling everybody else, hey, man, get this guy off the boat.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
totally.
yeah, but the first thing, I'm not gonna judge this guy.
No, no.
You know, because he could
Yeah.
be drilling a hole, because you never know why he's drilling a hole.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
somebody could be, it's gonna be crazy, underneath the boat and drowning or something,
Yeah.
and they're drowning underneath the boat, and he needs to drill that hole so the person can breathe.
Yeah, yeah.
But you never know, so you just go, you
wow.
gotta ask them first.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm with you. I like that you took like everybody's perspective into play of that. Now, imagine the boat is still there, the dude is still there about to sabotage the boat, but this time you're not on it, and on that boat are the people that you hate the most. Now, what do you do?
I would let them know there's a person drilling a hole in the boat, and you guys can possibly die. When people don't like me, I don't hold that against them. You know, because first of all, like they could be going through stuff or going through something in their life that they have no control of. You know, they could be some hurt going there. So when they see me, they like automatically see that hurt and they think I'm that. And that causes a judgment of a lot of different people. So I would never let a person drown. You know, I will always throw them a life jacket, no matter what they did to me. You know, never
yeah.
close that door of opportunity to just mend something, because, you know, we go back to this question like life and breathing air and stuff like that and God and everything, like we don't know if we're gonna ever be back in this realm again. So it's like, hey, why not mend it? You know? And you never know, like, you mending something and actually warning a person and showing them that you don't want them to die is gonna change their whole perspective of anything. You know, because like I said, let's go back to it. You don't know what they've been through, what type of hell they've been through, people they were brought up around. You know, they probably never seen anybody that ever care about them. So you just show them.
Okay, what about if they are literal, like, personification of evil, like the worst people throughout history that you can imagine? Like your Hitlers, your, I don't know, your Antichrist, your whoever, right? What about if it was them? Then what do you do?
Well,
same thing?
No, I just leave it in God's hands.
Okay.
Because God's gonna take care of them however. Like those type of people,
Yeah.
like you can't physically do something to them like that's gonna like, you know, because they're so evil. But like God is the only thing that can actually karma and stuff like. It's the only thing that the golden rule. Karma is the same thing. It's the only thing that could teach them that lesson they're supposed to get. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, I feel you. All right, cool. Do you believe in aliens?
Well, it's funny you said that because people call me an alien because of the things, abilities I have, they see that I have, so they call me an alien. So, do I believe in aliens?
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
The thing is not believing in aliens. You know, when a lot of times you ask them if you believe in something, you can. No matter if they see something, like they'll still be like, "Man, do you believe?" You know, because it's just more like the things we were taught, you know, that people say are abnormal is actually normal. You know, it's actually normal. Like things like that, science. I don't believe in anything like science being like fiction.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I know for sure.
Yeah.
That all of this stuff, if you can think it, because you can't just come up with something. If you can think it, it exists.
I see what you mean. Like, okay, so imagine, if you will, that you're hanging out with a buddy of yours. Maybe they've done something wrong that night, and then you guys are out and about, and the police catch up to y'all. Right? You know that he's done the thing wrong. Your buddy knows he's done the thing wrong. The cops don't know. But you also know that what you could do is potentially take the rap to get your buddy off. This is your best friend. What do you do?
So, what did he do?
Okay, all right. I guess it matters.
It does, it really does.
What if he was drinking and driving, and then you had time where you could like switch seats with him or something?
That's a wild question.
But you were both drinking. I don't know.
The whole thing, I would be honest.
Yeah.
You know, I would talk to the cop and say, hey man, you could have been in this situation.
What if it was something really bad?
Like what? You gotta elaborate on that.
He accidentally unalived someone.
I'm definitely not taking that rap. You know what I'm saying? I know I rap, but I'm not taking that rap.
No. So I know that going through life, we all have things that we kind of regret, or maybe not exactly regret. Not everyone holds regrets, but like maybe things that we wish we had done better, and maybe there's people that we need to apologize to. I don't know if you have anyone like that in your life, and how would you approach that apology?
Well, apologizing to people, like I've always been a person to always do that regardless.
Yeah.
I'm not the type of person to leave time in between something like that, because that's just not in my character.
Yeah.
To just have to apologize to somebody for doing something. You know? And if I did something wrong, I'm always apologize for it immediately, or just like, you know, just made up for it by just trying to do better.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it's all about, just doing better, you know, and not just apologizing, because you can just apologize for something, but just do something else bad to somebody else. You just gotta, you know, just do better, you know, and apologizing to people, I normally don't leave any time in between that. I just do it right there.
Yeah, that's great. Do you feel like that's the same response you would give to someone that maybe had wronged you in some way? Like they should approach it the same way.
Yeah, they should approach it that way,
Yeah.
because things like that, you know, it causes damage with people, and people try to heal from that and never do when they don't talk to the person, and the person doesn't talk to them and say, hey, I was sorry. Because a lot of times the person is sorry about it, and they like don't speak to them, and they carried it their whole entire life.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like, let's just talk about, like, just people and, you know, fathers and not having fathers around, you know, like, people, like, you can be a kid and your father's not around, and, you know, you can assume your father wasn't around because he wanted to not be around and stuff like that, you know. So if you're assuming that, you don't talk to your father and he never says, I apologize for, you know, I was young or anything like that, I just wasn't around, like, you might assume that your father doesn't like you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna carry that through your whole entire life. So whenever you come around people, you're gonna be like a certain type of way around people. And when you have kids, you're gonna definitely like treat your kids that way. You know, because it's almost like things like that, when things aren't like taken care of, you don't apologize for them, you don't wrap it up, you don't have closure, like those things tend to be open wounds and they stay with you and you carry it on to the next generation, into the DNA. You know?
Yeah. Actually, there is research about that. Yeah,
It's true.
Yeah. All right. Well, it looks like we are coming up to your stop, right?
Yeah.
That's the big rock with the little flower. Yep, that's definitely your stop's coming up. So I'm gonna go ahead and say bye and thank you again for riding.
You got
the
it, my
train.
brother.
We really
Anytime.
appreciate you.
Hey man, I appreciate you guys for having me. It's all love.
Yeah, no, definitely. You know, hopefully we get to do this again sometime soon.
Hopefully,
and,
man.
Hopefully the people will find your music and follow you. And,
Oh yeah, do that. Please
yeah.
follow my music, please.
Yeah.
It's Real RAYDON. Follow me on Spotify. You can just call me Real, but in order to look me up, it's Real RAYDON. It's REAKL, RAYDON. R as in Robert, A as in Apple, Y as in you, D as in dog. You know, O as in open, N as in neighbor. Go on Spotify, go on Apple Music, follow me, go on YouTube, follow me.
Real, thank you so much again for riding the train with us, and we'll see you guys next time on Train Talk.
Let's go.
Why don't you sing us out?
Let's do it, man. Let's go. Uh-huh. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Listen up. Uh-huh. Lights, camera action, we finna do that now. Not waiting, make it happen, I'm about to do that now. Caught my style, trying to figure out, y'all about to do that now. Y'all about to do that now. Y'all about to do that now. Total package, that's what's happening. Winning this ship, I'm the captain. Got traction, got that action. People switching up like an automatic. Offer status, it's all tragic. 10 toes down, hustling is a habit. That now, I hit the gym so you know I don't back down. Lights, camera action, we finna do that now. Not waiting, make it happen, I'm about to do that now. Caught my style, trying to figure out, y'all about to do that now. Y'all about to do that now. Y'all about to do that now. No waiting, no delay. I am topper. They saying I know it's a game. Just know I ain't playing. I jump on the bushes, no wheels, no train. Fell down, applause me. Ballsy. I whip me out my summer. That's a bet. It's a pro summer. Life. Try to action. We finna do that now. Now wait. Make it happen. I'm about to do that now. Cut my style, trying to figure out. Y'all about to do that now. Y'all about to do that now. Y'all about to do that now. We finna do that now. I'm about to do that now. Y'all about to do that now. Y'all about to do that now. Y'all about to do that now. Lights, camera action, we finna do that now. Now wait, make it happen. I'm about to do that now. Cut my style, trying to figure out. Y'all about to do that now. Y'all about to do that now. Y'all about to do that now. Yeah. Uh-huh. Go, go. What it is? That's the truth.